Hello and welcome to another episode of Showcase. Way back in September, I made a video covering different Kamen Rider themes, and while I do plan on making a follow-up to that eventually, today we're going to take a look at a different type of song that appears fairly often in tokusatsu, as well as anime. Insert songs. In case you don't know, an insert song is a lyrical song that, as the name implies, is inserted into a scene. Think Before My Body Is Dry from Kill la Kill. Kamen Rider and tokusatsu in general have a ton of them, usually at least 2 or 3 per series, unless your name is Kamen Rider Ghost, plus any number that might not even play in the show and just show up on the soundtrack. Those are debatable as actual insert songs, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be counting them. Like the video on Kamen Rider themes, there won't be any time of the song just playing without me yapping over it, since Toei's copyright bots would murder me. Let's start with something from my personal favorite Rider series, Ranbu Escalation from Kamen Rider Kamen. Played during a very spoilery scene near the end of the series, this song is about 2 people locked in their final battle for an ultimate power. There's a lot to love about this song, but what really gets me about it is just how well it fits with the series. I can't say why exactly without getting into spoiler territory, but the intensity of both the instrumental and the vocals from Sanogaku and Kobayashi Yutaka are just perfect, and create a very dynamic battle song. The lyrics themselves are very on point as well. Next up, from Kamen Rider Fourze is Shooting Star, one of Kamen Rider Meteor's insert songs. Fourze as a whole had really good insert songs, save for Giant Step, but Meteor's 2 insert songs I think are the best of the bunch. Being his character theme, the lyrics of Shooting Star are told from Meteor's perspective, and do an excellent job of capturing his arrogance, while also portraying how he eventually comes to bro up with Gentaro in the series. The manic energy of the song also fits really well with Meteor's quick martial arts-esque fighting style. It even has his weird Bruce Lee howls in the middle of the song, a small detail that I adore. Probably cheating with this next one, but I don't really care because the O's combo change medley from Kamen Rider O's is amazing. O's is yet another series with a plethora of great inserts, and it's tough to single out a best one from the series. So I'm copping out by picking this, which takes all of O's main combo themes and smashes them into one song. In concept, this sounds like a total mess, but the execution is wonderful, with each theme flowing perfectly into each other. It's certainly noticeable that almost every verse of the song is from a totally different song than the last, but it doesn't feel disjointed or clunky. If I did have one complaint about it though, it's that not every theme gets an equal chunk of the song. Shout Out and Sun Goes Up only get a handful of lines put in the medley, whereas every other theme gets either one of their full verses or the chorus incorporated into it. This is probably done because the song would have been way too long if every song got their full verse or chorus mixed in, but it still bugs me a bit. Next, from Kamen Rider Wizard is Finale of the Finale. Wizard is an iffy show. Personally, I liked it, but with the plot moving at a snail's pace, the villains genuinely being some of, if not the most ineffective in Rider history, and Shunpei existing, there are a lot of reasons to not like it. But the music is damn good, and the theme to the movie, Kamen Rider Wizard in Magic Land, is no exception. Many of Wizard's insert songs were performed by Rider Chips, a group created specifically to make music for Kamen Rider shows, and this song is in the running for their best. Finale of the Finale is one of those songs that you hear and it just gets you pumped up. Rider Chips has always been good at making frantic, high-energy songs, and this is a perfect example of that. The lyrics are kinda dumb and don't make a whole lot of sense when you think about them, but that tends to be the case with a lot of tokusatsu music and Japanese music in general, I've noticed. That said, some of the lyrics do have minor references to Wizard's abilities, like the lyric Make Your Hands Big, referring to Wizard's big ring, and Rescue the World's Despair, referring to Wizard's entire point, keeping people from falling into despair. Not much else to say, really. A great song among many great songs in a very okay show. Finally, we've got Double from Kamen Rider Double Forever A to Z, The Gaia Memories of Fate. Could that movie name be any longer? Though this song is technically the main theme of the movie itself and is even named after Double, I personally consider it to be more the theme of Kamen Rider Eternal, the villain of the film. Not only do the lyrics fit more with Eternal than they do Double, the general feel of the song just seems to work more with Eternal. This is yet another one of those songs where the lyrics don't really mean a whole lot of anything, but the tone they set and the story they sort of tell reminds me a lot of Eternal's backstory from his own movie, though the events are not really anything alike. What really sells the song though is the singer, Mitsuru Matsuoka, who plays Eternal. He's done a lot of songs for Kamen Rider, including Drive's theme, which I talked about before, and he's just great in every single one of them. Dude does a lot of belting in this song, which really emphasizes the emotion in it. Double's just a damn good song, and easily one of the best inserts in all of Kamen Rider. Hey, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I'm back, hopefully regularly again, because I spent a lot of time just sort of mulling around, and then I did the Persona 5 video and just sort of talked about it. I'm sorry if you can hear my mouse click in the background. I am going to check stuff. But hopefully back to doing videos, as I've said a couple times. I've got other stuff in the works. Hopefully get a Game Tunes back up, because it's been a little while, I think, since I've done one of those. And I have songs that I've listed that I want to talk about. So that should happen fairly soon. But in the meantime, if you are new or just haven't subscribed yet for whatever reason, you can subscribe by clicking the link thing in the description below. And if you want to be notified when I make a new video, you can hit the bell notification that's also right next to it. I'm still not totally comfortable doing that little thing right there. And if you want to see some of my other videos, then through the power of editing, there are 2 of them on screen right now. One is the last video I did, where I talked about Persona 5, sort of, and the other one, I don't know what the other one's going to be, it's just a different one. So click on those, check it out. That's all for now, and I will see you guys next time.